Hey everyone, I just read Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, and it was mid. Fight me. I know that I made the joke of I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards in the video for Shadow and Bone, but it's so applicable here I have to do it again. It's not like this book tried anything new, why should I? It's a book about a world torn in two by a scar of darkness expanding across the kingdom of Ravka, thanks to the schemes of the evil wizard who created it in the first place, and the one young woman on the run and considered a saint by the masses, who just might be able to destroy it and set things right. The pros? I said I wanted a bigger focus on politics in the first book, and I got my wish. There is much more attention given to that aspect of the world in this entry, and most of it was pretty good. I really enjoyed Nikolai as a character. He was fun, he was rakish, he was an actual person underneath all the bravado. He was a great addition to the cast. Even if I couldn't stand his role in the story as another part of the love square growing up around the lead character, I genuinely wish the book had just been about him instead. And I really enjoyed the climax. It was a bit of bloodthirsty fun until it became one of the worst things I've ever read. The cons? Have you read Shadow and Bone? Then congratulations, you've also read Siege and Storm. It is the exact same book just told in reverse, and most of it is just worse. So much is just spent farting about in the little palace. All of the twists are obvious. Yet again, nothing is resolved. It ends on the most disingenuous cliffhanger I've ever seen, because you just know it's going to be instantly resolved in the third book. I really could not stand it. On that note, the pacing of this book is just awful. An absurd amount of stuff happens in the first 150 pages, but then the book just slows to an absolute crawl and drags the story out to the climax. And worst of all, the narrator spends pretty much the entire thing without any agency. She's just present or captured. Most of the book is just other more interesting people doing other more interesting things around her. It was infuriating. And by far the worst aspect of this book is the teen drama, because it is just so contrived. Bad enough all the garbage love square stuff and the way Alina now seems open to being romanced by Mr. Sunset, so we can toss that aspect of praise from the first book out the window. The moment where Alina and Mel have their 100th for realsies this time falling out because she has a vision of Mr. Sunset over his shoulder and then stubbornly refuses to explain anything to him was just such sloppy writing. Yeah, I really did not enjoy this book. The first one wasn't bad, but it definitely had its problems, and they are all on display and exacerbated here because of how similar the two novels are in many ways. It's just another young adult fantasy novel, and if Shadow and Bone didn't click with you, then this one probably won't either. And overall, I wouldn't recommend it. And I'm giving Siege and Storm a D. Sorry, actually, at the time I'm recording this review, I've since read Divergent, and I honestly owe Siege and Storm an apology. I'm bumping it up to a C, but you're on thin ice. What should I read next? Comment a suggestion down below. If you liked the review and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and share the video around. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.